Hello my fellow Tenno. In today's video I will be explaining and telling you guys what you have to do as a new player, what should be your priorities when you start off in Warframe, and without any further delay, I'm your lovely host the Gaming Weasel, and let's get straight into this. Now, you have started playing Warframe and you might be saying, god dang, this game do be kinda tricky. Well, don't worry about it, it's not as complicated as you might think, it's all honestly pretty chill. Now, this is not a detailed beginner guide, this is basically just orienting you in the right direction, and what I did as a new player, what people told me to do as a new player, and I got here by, of course, following those tips. So, first of all, let's go and talk about the star chart, because this is going to be your main way of entering missions, playing with other players, and playing the game in general. Now, you're going to be gaining most of your stuff and most of everything in Warframe through the star chart. So, let's talk about resources. You might be needing resources as a new player. Of course, you're definitely needing resources. You're going to be needing credits. You want to level up your weapons and warframes as well. You might be wondering, what is mastery rank? Well, let's cover that all surely but slowly. So, resources. Resources can be gathered on, of course, all of the planets, and every single planet has a different resource pool. Let's say, we go to Earth. Right here in this bottom right corner, you're gonna see a little, icon, whatever this is supposed to look like. I guess an excavator. You're gonna see that this planet has ferrite, rubido, neurods, and detonite ampules. So, if you want neurods, go on Earth. Let's say you need organ cells. So, you click through every planet. Okay, this one doesn't have it. Okay, the Ceres. Okay, Ceres has organ cells. Nice. Go find the mission right here and play a mission that is going to give you organ cells. Now, what is the most efficient way of earning resources as a new player? Well, Dark Sector missions. These Dark Sector missions have this little icon on the node itself, and as you can see, Gabby is a survival mission. Level 15 to 25 is infested, so it's pretty easy. You get a bonus, you get a 35% bonus to resource drop chance. You also get an affinity bonus, but we're focusing on resources at the moment, so we're not going to cover that. But this is incredible. If you need to farm organ cells, this is going to be very good, because base, you will get 35% resource drop chance. So, pretty cool. So, that is resources. If you need resources, of course, go to the corresponding planet. Every single planet has a Dark Sector mission, keep that in mind. So, Earth has one, it is Tikal right here. As you can see, it does vary. This one gives you 15%. It does vary on the power, or I guess the level of the planet. So, every single planet has a Dark Sector mission, you just have to find it. And basically, that is the best place to farm resources, the certain ones that you need. Now, let's talk about Affinity or XP. Affinity is gained by killing stuff with either your Warframe abilities for your Warframe and with your weapons of choice. Basically, you're going to be leveling up your weapons passively through just completing the star chart and playing with that certain weapon and or Warframe, so you don't have to worry about that. Again, another cool part is going to be going inside of these missions, inside of these Dark Sector missions, because you gain extra affinity here. So that is very, very good for leveling up your Warframes and weapons. So, that is another cool way that you can gain a lot of affinity. Later down the line, you're going to unlock some different nodes, like the best node for a Star Chart player is going to be Hydron on Sedna. This way, you can level up weapons and Warframes pretty fast. I'm not going to go into the intricacies of why, but when you get to here, you can definitely level up your weapons and Warframes on Hydron when this is your only leveling option. So, we talked about XP. Now, you might be saying, okay, that's pretty cool, but why am I completing all of these planets? Why am I, completing all of these nodes, or I guess missions, with that, what's the purpose of it? Well, first of all, when you complete the whole of the star chart, you're going to get a lot of Mastery Rank XP. Okay, and then you're going to unlock a game mode called Arbitrations. In Arbitrations, you get a special resource called Vitus Essence, which you can buy special mods with, and you also gain a lot of Ayatan sculptures which reward you with a lot of Endo. So that's very, very cool. So completing the star chart is going to reward you, as I said, Mastery Rank XP and the Arbitration game mode. So what is Mastery Rank? Mastery Rank is basically the level of your Warframe account. Now, The thing is, keep this in mind, master rank is quite important to a certain point. I'm master rank 30, and for example, I don't really have many different things to a master rank, let's say 17 or 18 player. We mostly have everything unlocked by then. Once you get to master rank around 17 to 18, you basically have everything unlocked. There's no weapon out of your reach, there's no Warframe out of your reach. You are basically just a tiny bit different than higher master rank players. You know, you get more daily standing cap and also some other cool things, but let's not get into the details of that. So, how do you increase your master rank? What is the most efficient way? The most efficient way by far is, of course, as I said, passively completing the star chart, and I guess by raw master rank XP, Warframes are the best possible thing to level up. Then you also have some weapons, and the, I guess, second best way is going to be leveling up your companions. So your Kubros, your Kavats, you get Kubros and Kavats in different ways. You have quests that actually explain that. So, I talked about master rank as well. Try to level up your master rank, and you don't really have to, I guess, try to. You shouldn't focus on it. It's going to get leveled up passively just by getting new Warframes and getting new weapons and leveling them up to rank 30. Now, going back to the star chart real quick, you have these little junctions. In these junctions, you will unlock different quests and different items that are going to help you out through just playing the game, and also will give you some weapon blueprints and some other mods as well. Now, junctions basically just allow you to travel to the next planet. As you can see on the Mercury junction on Venus, we get 2 quests, so that's pretty cool. We get a weapon blueprint, we get a mod, we get a couple of different mods and a couple of different resources. Just basically complete the junction requirements, and then you can play the junction, complete it, and move on to the next planet. Junctions also reward you with a decent amount of master rank XP. It is actually 1000 master rank XP if you are wondering. So, of course, completing junctions kind of goes into that part of, you know, completing the star chart. Endo. What is Endo and what is it used for? Now, Endo is a resource that is hard to get for almost everyone. There are plenty of ways to get Endo, you know, further down the line when you get more, I guess, well played into the game, but as a new player, the best way to get Endo is honestly going to be doing bounties in demos. I'm gonna show you, I mean, it's appearing on the screen right now. This is the best possible bounty to play for Endo. It is level 40 to 60. It's not that hard, but try to get in here with, for example, a Rhino with iron skin and some better weapons. But honestly, this is the best way of earning Endo as a new player, in my honest opinion. There is no better way of making Endo. What you can do is go on to Pluto and go on to Heracon, but honestly, I do prefer doing demos for Endo than a Heracon on Pluto. Endo is used to level up your mods, so it is very, very important. Even till this day, I don't have a lot of Endo. I always keep running out of Endo somehow, and it's always a constant grind for Endo. So Endo is very, very important, but the best way is going to be demos, bounties. Now, credits. Also, credits. Credits, the best possible location for credits is going to be Seimini. You're going to need credits for basically everything inside of the game, and Seimini is the best option to get credits. Sadly, there is no better way of getting credits in lower tiers. You could do Tikal if you want on Earth, but honestly, the best low level is going to be Seimini on Ceres. So, we covered basically everything related to the star chart. Quests. Once you unlock quests through, of course, either just buying the quest, because you do have some quests, you know, attached to some traders coming every 2 weeks. After you get some quests through the junctions, complete them. Don't let them pile up, don't let them just stick around, because as you can see, there's a lot of them. There are a lot of main story ones, there's a lot of side quests, and these will give you certain amount of rewards, certain access to certain characters that can be traded with, and you can gain a lot of cool stuff. This is like the only one that I didn't complete, the Wave Rider one, but everything else is complete. Just don't let it add up over and over time, because it is going to be quite tedious, believe me. Now, we have covered basically everything that you can do as a new player. There's a couple of things that I also want to mention. First of all, Platinum. Platinum is the premium currency in Warframe. It can be bought through the in-game market. If you go here, get Platinum. Usually every couple of weeks when you, like, for example, you just log in every single day, which I do prefer you do, log in every single day, you have a high chance of getting a 75% discount on platinum. So if you have the money and if you know you're gonna play the game often, definitely buy yourself some platinum if you want to. But platinum can be traded with other players. If you have a certain item that a Warframe player wants, they're gonna trade it for platinum. So that is another way or another thing that you can do. Just keep in mind, as a new player, platinum is not gonna be really accessible to you, a lot of it at least at the beginning, but later down the line you're gonna get plenty amounts of platinum. I will leave 2 videos up there if you're interested. One of them is the best platinum making method for new players. The other one is, I guess, how I make around 1000 platinum per week. So yeah, you can definitely check out those 2 in the top right corner in the little eye up there. Now, syndicates. Once you start off, you're gonna have syndicates, of course. I'm pretty sure you don't really have to complete a quest to actually get syndicates, but syndicates are also a good way of passively earning income and passively, of course, getting yourself some, I guess, rank with your syndicate and getting some mods from them. Now, you have 6 of them. Honestly, it is completely down to you which one you want to play and which one you want to pledge your allegiance to. I picked, for example, the parent sequence. This is my main one, but at any time you can just change pledge. I can go back to the parent sequence and pledge to the parent sequence, and then basically my main amount of standing is gonna go to the parent sequence. You're gonna earn this standing passively just by playing the game, and you don't have to worry about it anyway. As you can see it right here, earning 50% of affinity as standing with the parent sequence. So you're always gonna have 3 positive and 3 negative ones. So for example, for me, the new Loca and also the red whale will be getting standing daily as well, as long as I play the game. So always pledge, or I guess always have this active. You just basically have to pledge it once and you are done. You don't have to worry about it. It's going to be basically passive income standing for the syndicates. And then I guess when you unlock the augment mods for Warframe, passive income for you. So that is basically it. That is what you should focus on as a new player. I have told you the best possible locations of farming as a new player. You do get weapons, of course, by killing bosses, and you get Warframes actually by killing bosses, but you also get some weapons from them as well. Most weapons can be purchased through the Warframe marketplace. You just click on it, click blueprint, and it's going to show you what materials you need. I'm not going to tell you which weapons are good for new players, which ones are not. You're going to need to play with them anyway to rank up your mesh rank. So, yeah, definitely, try everything out, see what suits you. Now, to sum this all up and, put it in a neat little bow, what do you need to do? What is the most important that you need to do inside of Warframe as a new player? First of all, complete quests as they appear. Complete the star chart. Completing the star chart I'm gonna count as the biggest thing, because here you're going to gain new Warframes and weapons. You're going to be also gaining credits, resources, Endo, Mastery Rank XP, Weapon and Warframe XP, and your Endo as well. You're basically going to be gaining a lot of things through completing the star chart, finding out what rewards you with the best amounts of certain things. For example, after a certain while, you might get bored of these missions that I told you. As a new player, you might move on to some newer and better missions, so keep that in mind. Check out some more from other YouTube videos. They're always going to be able to help you out a lot. Mods as well. You're going to be gaining passively just by completing mission. If you need a rare mod, such as, for example, stance for a melee weapon, go search it up on YouTube or through the wiki. You're going to find out where you can farm it, and go there and farm it if you possibly can. And basically, that is it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this was helpful and it didn't confuse you at all. If it did, leave it down in the comment section below. I'll try to answer any questions that you guys have. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, do appreciate giving me a like and a comment and a subscribe for more content, of course. And I will see you guys on the next one. This has been the Gaming Weasel, over and out.